Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am the Chariot, and this will be your general reading, general timeless reading. So this reading will be for anyone with a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Cross watchers are welcome. Just know the roles may be reversed. If you would like a more tailored personal reading, I am available. My email is in the description box below, so just email me, say, hey, I'm interested in a reading, and I will get back to you. Other thing that I want to note is that I'm still using the Illuminati Tarot. My guides have told me to only take these in the upright, but if there is a negative aspect to something, I will let you guys know. The vibes and all the other cards on the table will generally tell me, if something has a negative aspect. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. See, Divine Holy Spirit, can you please guide my beautiful hands to deliver Cancerians their guided message at this time. Please, Lord Jesus. They want 2 more shuffles and then we'll get going. So to start, your overall energy is the Prince of Swords, crossed by the 10 of Wands. Overall influence is the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. Your recent past is the 5 of Cups, and that 5 of Cups hurts my heart. Your subconscious is the 6 of Cups. Your outcome is the Prince of Wands. Your current environment is the 4 of Cups. Current attitude is the 4 of Swords. Hopes and fears is the 5 of Swords. And your outcome is the Emperor. Capricorn also got the Emperor as their outcome, so you may be dealing with Capricorn at this time. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice, the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, so to start, you're trying to find peace and tranquility. For whatever reason, the Page of Swords is giving me peace and tranquility. They're telling me it's childlike. It's investigating, maybe a little spying, not gonna lie. Cancer. But that's because this regret, this 5 of Cups, is weighing very, very heavy on you with the 10 of Wands crossing it. I'm going to do some clarifying, but the Prince of Pentacles being above it is giving me whatever this is that feels really heavy that you're trying to come out of and find some sort of peaceful existence. It's taking its sweet ass time. Here's the thing, that's what healing is, right? Healing takes time. You can't rush healing, right? So I'm getting a sense here that you know that. Especially with your, this 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands is all pinging off of the 5 of Swords and your hopes and your fears. It's giving me very much, you want to make sure whatever this new life that you're building for yourself, Cancer, that you don't self-sabotage this. Okay? You're being very Emperor, strategic, and deliberate about your decisions that you're making. There is a lot of disappointment, regret, and reflection going on here. We also have the 4 of Cups. It's heavy disappointment vibes. He's actually pinging off of this Prince of Wands. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling to clarify. Bottom of the deck. there is some sort of news that you received that gave you, that created a tower moment, but it was justice for you. Now I don't know exactly what that is. We will clarify that, but that's what I'm getting here is a tower that brought in, a tower through communication that brought in justice. Okay, so let's see. What Spirit has to say. We'll get something first on this. Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands crossing. Yeah, I don't normally get peace and tranquility off of the Knight of Swords. I mean, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight. It's also not the most lasting, right? It just kind of swiftly comes in, and as quick as it comes in, it comes out. Especially standing next to the Prince of Wands or the Knight of Wands. Like, both of those energies aren't very lasting, but I think that's why Spirit has the Emperor as your outcome. Yeah, let's see. So Spirit, clarify the Prince of Swords. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Wands. Whatever this burden is that you were carrying, Cancer, you feel entrapped by it. You feel like you just can't see through the fog with the Seven of Cups here. The thing is, the Seven of Cups is in the reverse, and it's giving me, especially next to this Three of Wands, it's almost giving me a sense here, Cancer, of you finally, like the fog is finally starting to clear, and you can actually see into, I don't know why I keep hearing like not able to see in front of you. Like the burden that you were carrying, the weight of it kept you blinded, and the fog is finally starting to lift, and now you almost feel like, okay, now I can step out on that Emperor energy, right, and make my next move. Whether that's in Knight of Swords or Knight of Pentacles energy, or Knight of Wands energy, at least I can see what's in front of me now, so I can gauge how fast or how slow I can go. I hope that makes any sense, but I'm getting that very, very heavy. Spirit, can you give me something on this Prince of Pentacles that's in their overall influence, please? Anything on this Prince of Pentacles that's in Cancers? You have the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords. The High Priestess with the Devil, can mean an obsession over knowing what's behind the veil, knowing what's going to happen, knowing what's, with the Ace of Swords here being in the reverse, it's a lie, right? Whatever it is that you are trying, whatever your Ten of Wands is right now, right, that you are carrying currently, Cancer, and you are desperately trying to make a decision based off of seeing into the future, or you're obsessing over possible outcomes, Spirit is adamant that that is not the way. You can't control an outcome, okay? You can't control destiny or fate either. Like, it's written in the stars. It's fated, right? It's whatever's gonna be is gonna be, and we are all on the wheel of fortune, right? Just going around and around until we hit our final destination, whatever that is for you. And so this Prince of Pentacles that's in your influence is Spirit saying, go slow, go steady, take your time, and don't worry about what's around the other corner. Don't worry about what's the other shoe that's going to drop. We have something for you. Three of Wands represents your ships finally coming in, right? Like being patient and waiting for your ships to come in. Don't obsess, okay? Let's see. Spirit, can you give me something on this Five of Cups? We have the Fool and the Six of Wands. And the Three of Swords reversed. The rest of these I'm not going to take because that is too... I felt that. This Five of Cups that's in your... excuse me. That's in your most recent past felt like heartbreak to me. It felt like something had broken your heart. I mean, Three of Swords is really... with the Fool and the Six of Wands here, being in between this Three of Swords that's in the reverse, tells me that you almost had to make a... or you did make a head over heart decision, Cancer, to take a leap of faith and give yourself the time, love, and attention that it needed to heal your broken heart. The Three of Swords in the reverse is healing a very, very deep... The Three of Swords is painful. It's just as painful as the Ten of Swords, right? I'm actually, maybe we'll still do some clarifying, you know, but I'm feeling... I mean, Three of Swords, Six of Swords reversed, those are both, that gives you 9. So you have at least 9 swords here. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So there's 10 of Swords here on the table. So whatever this was very, very painful, but you took a leap of faith and decided to work on yourself instead. And that's how you end up in this Emperor energy in your future position, okay? This also could be a new love. We'll do some clarifying and see, but let's see. Spirit, can you give me something on this Prince of Wands and the outcome for Cancer? Anything on this Prince of Wands? Interesting. Came in the reverse, which tells me that the Knight of Wands should be in the reverse and the Star. Can I get one more on this outcome for Cancer, please? Can I get one more? So clarifying the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Wands reverse, the Hierophant reverse, and the Star. This relationship, this contract that was broken, is currently in its healing stage. You're not interested in, you know, the tarot community's standard depiction of the Knight of Wands as the F-boy, F-girl energy. That is, I feel like that is why they're kind of standing on top of each other. Spirit is adamant that at this time, your brave new beginning is, because this Knight of Wands is actually, that's in the upright, is actually facing this Three of Wands, which tells me that you are more in the waiting for my ships to come in to harvest from the seeds that I have planted, whether that's business deals or, you know, you've gone out casually dating, and I don't mean that in the Knight of Wands reverse energy way. I mean like going out there, meeting people, whatever, you know, the tried and true methods of how you get out of a relationship, right? And really get over heartbreak and pain. Doing it the right way is what you're more focused on at this time, Cancer. And you're waiting for your ships to come in from that. That is where your energy is going. This Prince of Wands to the Three of Wands is also, they're kind of showing me like almost a portal that someone had to walk through in order, again, remove the fogginess and move towards, you know, the Six of Swords energy. Spirit, can I get something on this Four of Swords? Jesus. Clarifying the Four of Swords is the King of Pentacles, and hold on, I have 2 that fell. There are just cards flying all over the place. King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. You have been praying for victory. You've been praying for independence, financial stability, making wise decisions. Being mentally clear. Yeah. Again, more masculine heavy energy here. So for my divine feminines out there, maybe work on your creative side, maybe some more girl time, but definitely would like to see some more. I mean, we have the high priestess here of justice, but those are still very heavy energies. The feeling on the table is masculine. I'm not gonna lie. With all four knights here, which I think you guys got the last time I did this. And the chariot and the emperor, that's double emperor, right? Because the chariot is just the emperor in his car, basically. Spirit, can you give me something on this emperor? That's too many. Got the Four of Swords reversed now. The World reverse. And the Ace of Wands. Spirit wants you at this time to take control of your recovery process. Work on completing any unfinished business that you have. And from that, you will get an Ace of Wands, which is a divinely inspired kind of idea or new beginning. But there's still a little bit more, and I think that's why you're in this heavy Emperor energy for the second week in a row now. I really, really do think that the Spirit is asking you to be strategic with your time and your money and your energy, and work on recovering mentally from whatever this Ten of Wands is. Spirit, now I'm going to get something on what was at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, can you give me something on this Justice at the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Wands reverse. And the Empress. Do you want to note now that we have the Emperor to the Empress? There's the High Priestess to the Hierophant. And the Chariot again, which is the Emperor. Lately for me, the Five of Pentacles has been giving me abandonment wound issues. And I feel like the Ten of Wands that some of you may have been carrying was the end of a relationship where you had to make a head over heart decision because whatever that relationship was, it triggered your abandonment wound. Spirit is adamant the conflict is over. If you haven't already completed this cycle, you do expect in the near future for you to complete this cycle. And this puts you into Empress energy. Here's the thing, once we finally can getting out from up under Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords reverse, Devil, Five of Swords energy. Okay, we have five here 3 times. Five energies is very self-sabotaging energy, right? And abandonment wound, heavy energy. Getting out from up under that stuff requires Emperor, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy, right? It's a push. And I don't mean push I mean push in a laborious way, think actual giving birth to a baby way, not not Knight of Swords, we're just gonna run out of this real fast. No, I mean we could be going through this for hours and hours and hours, for days, for months of pain, right? Of trying to work through and see through the fog of what had happened to us, right? That's normal. All of that is normal. And so that masculine energy that's required to push through the fear, the anxiety, the trauma, right? On the other side of that is our divine feminine energy. Sometimes, and I'm not saying that you're going to be going through this for years, right? I mean, you have the Emperor as your future position with the Prince of Wands. The outcome position, it comes faster than the future position, right? So your outcome position, being the Prince of Wands, tells me there's a brave new beginning just around the corner for you, Cancer. Um, you just have a little bit more digging to do, a little bit more recovery to do, in closing out this cycle. But here on the table with the Chariot here, you're going to be victorious. The Chariot and the Emperor tells me that you're going to be victorious over whatever this is. And that's going to call in they're telling me justice with the Empress, right? The justice for you is that now you're wholly sitting in divine feminine and divine masculine energy, and you can fully manifest from this place of abundance and fertility and safety and, self-confidence and self-worth. And I get that, and I love that for you. I feel good and content with that, Cancer. If this was helpful, please like and give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I will check in with you guys next week. Have a good day. Bye.